Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus October 5, 2024. Emotional intelligence is with you today, and your objectivity is also in good form. You're more motivated than usual to do your best and to achieve your goals. You can readily draw upon sharp thinking and reasoning along these lines. Keeping a goal in sight tends to bring out your best performance today. Still, on this day after an eclipse, it's not the time to push ahead. And, as the day advances, a Mercury-Saturn influence is less than ideal for finding open channels for expressing yourself temporarily. In fact, you may find yourself in between others' dilemmas, whether this is about mediating or overthinking problems. It makes sense to plan to attend to your responsibilities so that you can rest easier, but do watch for speaking about a matter prematurely. The major lunations throughout the year redirect our attention like a ricochet. A solar in Libra arrived, which brought a collective focus and sensitivity around relationship and partnership issues. This is an excellent moment for teamwork, especially when it comes to your significant other and asking for their support. With the solar singing, we always feel them about to arrive a whole month prior. Use this energy to focus on agreements, cooperation, commitment, and union. You should be able to smooth out any ruffled feathers if you need to do so. Prepare for a destined reboot. There might be some tension regarding your professional and personal commitments. Try as you may, you cannot do it all or please everyone in the process. You may have to be more assertive about what you can handle when the Moon in Libra squares Mars in Cancer. Put your foot down at home and work. Do not be afraid to let your loved ones and colleagues know what you can handle at this time. Being upfront about your commitments will actually cause you less stress and problems in the long run. The planets are hinting at the idea of change. Know that unhealthy habits will not go away unless you do something to change them. The most important health habit for you is sleep. Sleep allows the organs to rest, cells to regenerate, and gives the conscious mind a break. Make quality sleep a priority. First, adore your bed. Make it your refuge of comfort. Also, get enough exercise during the day so that you are tired at bedtime. Today won't be the day to make anything concrete because the uneven vibrations would rather that you give your mind and body some rest rather than realize projects. This isn't the day to make definitive decisions but rather one for reflection and questioning. The hour has come to understand the situation as it really is. If your life allows for you to, this would be the moment to be alone so you can look inside of yourself and think. While the Moon won't connect directly with Jupiter in your work sector until tomorrow, today's eclipsing new moon in your career sector is having a significant impact on both job and career fronts. Although Jupiter may be slowing down ahead of his retrograde turn next week, he remains in direct motion, ensuring that work and job matters will benefit from the forward momentum this creates. As a solar, this event introduces an element of fate or the unexpected into play, making it essential to keep your mind and options open. While the Moon left an adventurous part of your chart shortly after its friendly aspect to Uranus, in retrograde motion in your romantic sector yesterday, today's eclipsing new moon brings the kind of work and life balance reminder that will help you hold on to the spirit of romance, adventure and nostalgia. With the whole of October but especially the coming days increasingly important on the relationship front, having the right work and life balance is a must. Our eyes in the sky. Think back to a time when your reaction to a situation caught you off guard. Maybe someone said something that hit a nerve, or an unexpected challenge popped up that left you feeling frustrated. We've all been there. It's one of those moments where, in hindsight, we ask ourselves, why did I react that way? But here's the beautiful part, these moments, while uncomfortable, are opportunities in disguise. They're chances to evolve, to shift how we respond when the heat of the moment takes over. Yes, it's easier said than done, but every time we're triggered, we're gifted with a chance to grow. Imagine this, the next time you feel your frustration rising, instead of reacting immediately, you pause. You take a breath. Have you ever noticed that when you give yourself that small moment of space, a sense of clarity often follows? Suddenly, you're able to handle things with a calmer, more thoughtful approach. This simple practice of stepping back not only allows you to maintain your emotional balance but also transforms how you deal with difficult situations moving forward. It's like giving yourself a reset button in real time. And speaking of clarity, let's talk ABO. Those days when your mind feels like it's in overdrive, full of ideas, excitement, and inspiration, but also a bit scattered. You know the feeling, right? One moment you're thinking about a new project, and the next, another idea pops up, and suddenly, you're unsure where to start. It's exciting, but it can also feel a little overwhelming. Today, try focusing on one thing. Just one. Write down all those other amazing ideas and come back to them later, but for now, give your full attention to a single goal. You'll find that when you narrow your focus, the progress you make is much more powerful and satisfying. Sometimes, simplicity is the key to unlocking your creativity and making a real impact. Right now, your powers of reasoning are in top form. You might find yourself seeing things more clearly than usual, recognizing what's truly important in your life. This is such a gift. Have you ever been through a tough phase and later realized how grateful you were for those moments of clarity that helped guide you through? Today, you're in one of those moments. By paying attention to what matters most right now, whether it's in your personal life, career, or relationships, you're setting yourself up for success down the road. When life feels uncertain later, you'll be able to look back on this time with confidence, knowing you made decisions based on what truly aligns with your values. On the financial front, you might be feeling the need for a little extra security, and that's completely understandable. We all want to feel like we have our feet on solid ground. But here's a gentle reminder: being cautious doesn't mean you have to deny yourself all the pleasures in life. Sometimes, when we're in saving mode or trying to be extra responsible, we can fall into the mindset that we can't indulge at all. But balance is key. Maybe today is the day to treat yourself to something small, something that brings a little extra joy into your life. It's about finding that sweet spot where you're planning for the future but also allowing yourself to enjoy the present. After all, life is meant to be lived. And here's the good news: the stars are in your favor when it comes to your financial instincts right now. So trust yourself. Whether you're thinking about an investment, negotiating a deal, or simply managing your budget, you've got the right energy to make smart choices. Have you ever had that feeling, that quiet, inner nudge, telling you you're making the right call even if it's something small? Today is offering you that very instinct, guiding you confidently through any financial decisions. The key here is to stay grounded and not let yourself get carried away with grand expectations. As long as you keep your goals realistic, you'll find that plenty of options and opportunities are opening up for you. And if there are any outstanding financial issues or loose ends to tie up, now is the perfect time to handle them. Chances are, they'll be resolved in your favor.